In a move that not only enhances its battlefield lethality but also reflects a tectonic shift in global defense alliances, Pakistan has formally inducted the Chinese-built Z-10ME attack helicopters into its operational military service. The ceremony, held at a secure Army Aviation base, was attended by top Pakistani military leadership and Chinese defense officials, with both sides hailing the milestone as the next chapter in the ever-deepening strategic partnership between the two nations. The Z-10ME, an export-optimized variant of China's Z-10, represents a significant step forward in the modernization of Pakistan's rotary-wing strike force. For years, Pakistan had relied on a mix of aging U.S.-origin Bell AH-1F Cobra helicopters and limited numbers of modified Eastern platforms. However, with increasing regional militarization, technological advances in unmanned systems, and battlefield doctrines requiring rapid, precise, and survivable close air support, the Pakistan Army had for some time been searching for a next-generation attack helicopter. The Z-10ME fills that role, and does so with technological sophistication, tailored enhancements, and strategic symbolism. A deal forged in friendship, from talks to takeoff. The journey of the Z-10ME into Pakistani hands was not an overnight development. It traces its roots to nearly a decade of incremental defense discussions, technology assessments, and evolving geopolitical needs. Initial interest was sparked in the mid-2010s when Pakistan test-evaluated a small number of Z-10s on loan from China under a classified operational program. While those early units had performance limitations, particularly in high-altitude environments, the revised Z-10ME model emerged as a purpose-built platform designed with Pakistani battlefield scenarios in mind. By the late 2010s, negotiations between Pakistan's Ministry of Defense and China's state-owned defense manufacturers, primarily AVIC and Norinco, intensified. Parallel discussions were held on industrial cooperation, technology transfer, and training modules. When the United States blocked the delivery of the AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters to Pakistan in 2018, despite prior contractual agreements, Islamabad accelerated its tilt toward Beijing. The formal procurement agreement for Z-10MEs was signed under confidentiality protocols in the early 2020s, and by 2024, the first units were undergoing pre-deployment testing and training in both China and Pakistan. Unlike many other foreign arms deals, the Z-10ME's induction was accompanied by full-spectrum support: spare parts, simulators, pilot training, maintenance infrastructure, and fire control system calibration, all packaged into a turnkey solution. Technological powerhouse. Inside the Z-10ME. The Z-10ME is not just another attack helicopter. It's a symbol of China's growing global presence as an exporter of advanced defense platforms and of Pakistan's determination to modernize its military despite Western restrictions. Designed by the Chinese firm Changhua Aircraft Industries Corporation under AVIC, the Z-10ME has been heavily modified for export customers and battlefield flexibility. Key enhancements in the Z-10ME over its earlier variants include new generation engines, featuring high-performance turboshaft engines designed to provide better lift and maneuverability at high altitudes, essential for operations in the Himalayas and other elevated zones of Pakistan. Enhanced protection suite, composite armor plating, infrared signature suppression, radar-absorbent coatings, and a newly designed exhaust system to reduce heat-seeking vulnerability make the Z-10ME survivable against both ground fire and shoulder-launched missiles. Advanced avionics and targeting, integrated helmet-mounted display systems, laser range finders, thermal imaging sights, and a fully digital cockpit allow for hunter-killer capabilities, where the pilot and gunner can track and engage separate targets simultaneously. Lethal payload. The helicopter is armed with a 23mm chin-mounted chain gun, for wing-mounted hardpoints capable of carrying air-to-ground missiles, like the HJ-10 ATGM, rocket pods, or TY-90 air-to-air missiles. Some variants reportedly feature anti-drone laser systems under testing. Electronic warfare and communication. Fitted with secure battlefield communication systems, countermeasure dispensers, and missile approach warning systems, the Z-10ME is built for networked warfare. It can be integrated into Joint Force digital command networks, providing real-time data sharing. Strategic symbolism. More than just a helicopter. Beyond hardware, the Z-10ME is a geopolitical signal. In an era where U.S.-Pakistan military ties have cooled significantly and India continues to receive top-tier Western defense equipment, Pakistan has found in China not only a dependable partner but also a strategic ally that is willing to co-develop and co-invest in long-term military partnerships. This is not the first time China has provided Pakistan with critical defense technology. The JF-17 Thunder multi-role fighter program, the azimuth-class missile boats, HQ-16 and LY-80 air defense systems, and the soon-to-be inducted Type 054A/P frigates all underline a growing portfolio of co-developed and customized military platforms. The Z-10ME continues this pattern of trust and technical compatibility. During the induction ceremony, Pakistan's Chief of Army Staff, General Asim Munir, called the Z-10ME a cornerstone of future battlefield dominance, and emphasized that the platform would significantly enhance our ground support and anti-armor capabilities across the entire spectrum of threat scenarios. Operational doctrine and tactical implications. The Z-10MEs are expected to be deployed in forward areas near the line of control (LOC), the western border regions near Afghanistan, and at select strategic cantonments in Punjab and Sindh. These helicopters will operate in tandem with ground armored brigades, providing close air support during mechanized thrusts and precision strikes on hardened enemy positions. Moreover, they are anticipated to play a major role in anti-terror operations in Pakistan's northwestern tribal areas and Balochistan, where rugged topography, asymmetric warfare, and urban hideouts require platforms with hovering, low-speed loitering and precision engagement capabilities. Unlike traditional artillery or air strikes, the Z-10ME offers a surgical option with reduced collateral damage, an essential factor in counterinsurgency operations. With modular weapons systems, it can switch between anti-armor roles and anti-personnel missions within minutes. Pakistan Army Aviation is also working to integrate Z-10MEs into live-fire exercises and war games involving tanks, like the Al-Khalid II and VT-4, UAVs like the Wing Long II, and infantry units to create a seamless combined arms warfare doctrine. Training, maintenance, and future expansion. Under the contract with AVIC, China has committed to providing full life-cycle support for the Z-10MEs for at least the next 20 years. Training schools for pilots and technicians are being expanded with Chinese instructors embedded temporarily in Pakistan. Maintenance protocols, inventory stocking, and armament reloading units have been set up near Army Aviation bases. Long-term possibilities include the local assembly or even production of parts under license, which would give Pakistan strategic autonomy in the upkeep and scaling of its Z-10ME fleet. Given Pakistan's interest in expanding its attack helicopter capabilities, analysts believe that a follow-on order may be in the pipeline, possibly including even more advanced variants or naval attack versions to serve aboard future Pakistani helicopter carriers. Iron Brotherhood takes wing. As the Z-10ME helicopters fly over Pakistan's skies, their rotor blades echo more than just the sound of military might. They resonate with the clanging steel of an unbreakable alliance. The induction of these attack helicopters is not only a powerful upgrade in Pakistan's warfighting capability but also a bold statement of independence in its defense policies. In an era where alliances are tested and power balances constantly shift, Pakistan and China have chosen to stand side by side, on the ground, at sea, in the air, and increasingly in space and cyberspace. The Z-10ME, forged in Chinese factories and now roaring through Pakistani skies, is both a weapon and a witness to that enduring brotherhood. With wings of steel and hearts aligned, the Iron Brotherhood soars into a new era, armed, united, and resolute.